Okay guys, we're at this apartment building here. I should have some video, but his low boy is his Kohler low boy is bumping the watch. It just does that continuously. Okay, so I got a new one on the truck right here. In fact, I think it's lower than what his is. But we'll see. Alright guys, I'll get some more video out there. Okay guys, this is where we're at. It's in Cypress. It's a little alleyway, it goes down this way. We've been here. You've seen us do a couple jobs here. We did a bathroom exhaust fan and a few other things in the front unit up there. Alright, let's go see what Vinny's, see if he's got this done. Alright guys, he's got it all and he's got his new valve. The flapper, we're gonna get another one, and we didn't have the right number, so but it's doing good on the old flapper. We cleaned it with the sandpaper, that red stuff, you know, and everything's good for now. But we're gonna get another one because we're gonna be out for there's another job in the unit behind us that we're going to right now where the wall is all deteriorated. So we're gonna be coming back to fix that wall on another day, but at least I can bring a new thing for it. But it's doing good now that we polished everything up and put a new fluid valve. Alright guys, we got the die-in right here. It's all in here. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, the apartment, this is D where we're working, but in C they have a toilet where the back of the wall is just flaking, or I don't know. I just saw some pictures, but we're gonna go look at it right now guys. We're waiting for that dye test to come back to us and see how it's doing.
But we never had a leak, but sometimes I have like a mushroom.
Already, you can see right here the wall is all protruded out. It's rotted, it's dry rot and whatever, but you can see where it's coming from. It's coming from the shower pan. You can see in there, you can see over here the stain here, and you can see right here it's coming underneath the pan. So basically, under the ledger, you know, when they do a pan, the first thing they do is build the pan, you know, and they use 2x4s, 4x4s, whatever you want to use, and then they paper it, hot tar it, the whole thing. But you can see it's coming under the pan right there. So I'm going to just get some more photos and more to talk about and send it to them. I'm going to check under the flanges to make sure that when they turn on the water, because you see they've done their own plumbing over here. So there's, you know, we just got to make sure nothing is going, when we turn on the hot and cold, we got to make sure nothing is coming behind the flanges there. Alright, so what we'll do is, we also noticed it is leaking from the bowl right here. You can see the water coming down right there, and when we flush it, it really gets bad. So I think what we should do is we should fix this leak first and then see if this wall dries up. If the wall dries up, then we don't have to worry about the pan. But if we keep using the shower after resetting the toilet, then we know we got a pan issue too. We got two issues. Right now we're only going to say one issue. We're going to fix that leak right there and let it have some use. You can see it's pouring out there and it's pouring out right there. Alright, let's get this done. Okay guys, in that bathroom we're going to rebuild the valves. We're going to put new stems and seats in that shower, and then we're going to reset the toilet. But he'd rather we do it all on one day. He says he's not using that toilet. Him and his wife, he uses their master bathroom. So, okay, we're going to give him a day to do both. Plus, we got to shut the water off to the building. We got to get a water shut-off notice on top of it if it's not an emergency. So, we're going to come back for that job, and Vinny's working on this. The guy said his motion light wasn't working. We put it in test mode. It works in test mode, but it still doesn't come on at night when we do the other check. We put a cover over it. But anyway, he's putting a new fixture here. So we'll check up on it when it's done. Alright guys, no leaking whatsoever. I'll get a picture of that. Alright, looking good.
Sweet.
Alright guys, he's got his light all done. He's testing it. So we're gonna do that guys. We're gonna fix his toilet and his shower valves at the same time. This is looking good here. I guess we're all done. Vinny's got to go to another job, but he's going to give me a half a day off. It's almost 1. He's going to drop me off at the house, and I'll take a half a day, and he's going to go to Star One and fix some electrical or something. Not sure which, but we're going to get out of here, guys. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. You want to say bye, Vinny? Because I know you're not going to get me no video at the job like always. All right, guys, talk to you later. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. The last time I was on this truck was Monday morning. I haven't been feeling too well. But with that being said, it's Saturday morning. We got 3 little jobs. We're back at the one job here where they clogged the toilet about 3 weeks ago, and they clogged it again. So anyway, we're gonna go here and try to unclog this, and we'll go to the next 2 jobs, and maybe on the next job, or going to the next job, I'll explain kind of what's been going on, because I haven't been posting any videos. All right, well, I think this video that you're gonna see this weekend is gonna be Monday's video, and this one, and a few others. Alrighty. Well, I lost track of Vinny, and he got it. He got it, flushed it once, and it was pretty nasty, but anyway, he got it. And feels like there's something stuck right there, so we're gonna see if we can break it up. The way I like to break it up is if it's a piece of glass of some sort, you can break it and shatter it and flush it down. If it's a piece of plastic right there, then it's more like bending it and trying to get it passed through the waistline. This is a 6-footer, 3 foot and 3 foot, so we can get to the waistline. But for right now, I'm gonna kind of show him how to break up plastic. He's not sure. He's never did it, so I'm gonna show him how to like bend up a toothbrush or something. We can bend it and break it up a little bit. I'll show him. Give me a second here. Leave that in all the way, son. And just leave it where it'll set by itself. Go ahead and run it in deeper if you want. Run it in. Just so it's not hanging out. Okay, leave it about right there. Okay, let me get some gloves on here. And what I like to do is when I hit something and I know that there's probably something there, I find out where it is. And obviously, it seems like I got it, whatever it is, nice and smooth. But I'm going to switch to anyway. These are just 90s that I'm hitting. But, no, these are just little, but right there's a little sucker. What I like to do is find that little sucker, bring my thing down. It won't scratch this. This won't scratch that, but that will scratch the. Anyway, I keep it down like that, and then I hit it like that. I just knock the hell out of what might be there, and try to shatter it, break it. Otherwise, right there, see this something there? I just sit on it, and give it a little of this, and see if I can get past through it. You can't go too much harder, because you'll blow your thing right off the side of the toilet. You know what I mean? You crack the toilet. So I'm thinking we're good right there. Now we'll do what we call a toilet paper test. Toilet paper test is where you the toilet paper test is where you I think I'm gonna finish this thing off.
I brought this bag.
Okay. Okay, to do the toilet paper test, the rule of thumb usually is, guys, if we got whatever's in there is out and gone, what'll happen is this toilet paper will flush. You got to do it in big amounts, like get a big amount. Because what you're trying to do is, if there is something there, the first round of toilet paper is going to get caught up on it. And that's why I didn't want you to put your sink away, because we might need it. Yeah, now what I like to do is flutter it. What I like to do is kind of fluff it out and flutter it up a little bit like that. The reason for that, is that way, if when it goes down, if there is something there obstructing, like a toothbrush or a comb or something or a toy, this will get caught up on it and it'll clog us up. Then we'll go back down there, try to break it loose some more, and do a toilet paper. Now, if there's nothing there, this toilet paper will flush and will not get caught on anything, and you can do 2 or 3. I usually do 3 of those.
Okay.
So let's try it. Yeah. Yeah. So.
This is about 1 wipe right here. So maybe 2 of these?
Yeah, 2 of those. That's about what I use.
Or 1 wipe?
That's it, man. That's it. Oops. All right, fill it up with a little more toilet paper, Vinny. You just tie that up on the end right here, Vinny. See this? Usually. And then this one.
More?
Do a little more. Flush it after that one. Give it a flush. Good, doing good. Okay, now what I would like to do is look at the tank. Yeah, but first let me look inside that tank. Let's see what we got here. Well, I want to see if I can get any more out of that tank, but I don't think I can. That's good. It's up as high as can be, and I'm holding it down as much as I can, so yeah, we got a good flush. We're doing good. If you want to do one more, well, I think we're good. We're good. Won't waste the paper. You know what I mean? All right, let's go put our stuff away and go to the next job. Hey guys, we're headed to the next job, which is a toilet running all the time or something. Like Fluid Master. So we're gonna go to this next job and see if we can catch his toilet, strap it down and fix it so it's running all the time. Anyway, I've been kind of sick, guys. I had a couple infections like I told you about that happened a couple weeks ago. Well, ended up again, and then not only that, I've been dealing with some tooth issues, and it got so bad where the numbness, it got so numb, and it went down from my jawline all the way down my neck into my right shoulder, all the way down to my right hand, all the way down. Of course, you know, I looked at all the possible things that it could be, and I think it's my tooth. My tooth is infected, 2 of them, and I was supposed to get it handled. I did get one, but anyway, there's 2 more that need to be handled, and there's that numbness is going all the way from those teeth all the way down my arm, right to my point, my finger, my index finger or whatever. So at first I thought, I hope it's nothing neurotic, you know, no neurological issues or however you say that, and also other issues as far as your heart goes. So anyway, I've kind of logged it down to being my tooth probably. So Alicia's got her mom and dad here, so I don't want to go today because it's going to affect Alicia's time with her mom and dad. So I've been brushing the hell out of that tooth with a lot of Listerine, and with that being said, it feels better already, and I'm going to try to get it handled Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, I haven't been doing much. I barely get out. Vinny's been handling everything, even the phone calls, and I've just been staying home with Alicia, you know, doing whatever she does, go where she goes rather. I don't do what she does, you guys know that. But anyway, that's where I've been. You know, I haven't been active on YouTube at all. I was just, when you're sick, guys, today's the first day that I felt good at all. So I figured, well, fuck, I'm gonna get out here and, you know, get some video for YouTube, get out here for myself a little bit, and just try to make progress today. So, you know, mentally and physically. All right, guys, we're almost to this job, so let's go see what's wrong. Alright guys, we're here. You might remember this house, I don't know. We were here about 7 months ago. We fixed something. Okay guys, he got ahead of me again. He put a new flapper. He cleaned it with his thing over here. Oh, where's it at? Here. Oh, the red sandpaper, you guys know. Also he's now going to put a new fluid master. So he's adjusting the chain and adjusting the new flapper, and he's going to remove that. So let's just see how it goes, and we're good to go. So, okay guys, he's getting there done. He's putting on the fluid master. He's measuring the hose where he wants to cut it. We'll get a look after we're done here. See what we got. Alright guys, he's got it done. New fluid master flapper, new handle. New everything. It's flushing good. It's filling up good. It's all done. We're just giving it one last fill up for the tenant. So we're all done here. We're gonna go to the next job with their water heater. They got a brand new water heater that their guy. Oh, we got to do a toilet seat too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, go get the toilet seat, and I'll get this one, and I'll call the guy in here. Anyway, we got to do a toilet seat too. So he's gonna go get that. Anyway, we got a water heater that their handyman put in. Anyway, it won't stay lit or something. I don't know what's wrong with it. But let me get this over to the tenant and let him see his toilet. And then we'll do the toilet seat on the other toilet. Okay, here he's going to get a new toilet seat. So that's a soft close?
Yeah.
Good. It's a Kohler. It's no junk, guys. Look, elongated.
Same one.
Yeah. And over there, see, it's Kohler. This is not junk.
Color.
All right. Alright, anyway, I was talking to the tenant, but, so that toilet's done. Now he's doing this one, and then he can go home and spend the rest of the, well, we gotta go look at the water heater. And then he can go home and, spend the rest of the time with his grandparents. Yeah, his grandparents leave tomorrow. They were here, they got here Thursday night, and they're leaving Sunday morning, tomorrow morning. So, with that being said, he wants to cook him some barbecue ribs. I'll try to get some video of that. Alright guys, he's getting the second toilet seat on. He cleaned it, watch, looked under there somehow. Clean, you got it nice and clean, spotless. So, that's the old toilet seat. Let him get it finished. How do these go, Vinny? Show YouTube. Oh, where does that go?
Right in the bumper.
Oh, then the other one goes there too?
Over here.
Yeah, and then show us how the hinge
Make sure it's all
work. That looks good.
Then you flip this tab open. It flips open. Laid in there. You have.
Oh, those will push up before they screw, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I figured that out.
That thing will push
So
all the way up.
It goes like this.
Right.
Push it, and then you start threading.
Right, but you would know you can push this all the way till it hits the surface.
Yeah, that's why I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. That guys, that thing will push all the way up until it hits the toilet, and then once it hits the toilet, then you can start screwing it.
So I'm gonna go push up.
You may get one little click where it has to self-adjust, but
Line it up.
he goes all the way up. Let us see.
Push,
Goes all the way till it hits, and then you start turning it. Yeah, and that's how that's done, guys. Alright, we'll let him get that done, and we'll see what's next. We'll go to the next job here, guys. Alright, guys, it's all done. It looks good. He's got about the same amount of reveal here as he does here. That's that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're done. Okay, guys, we're here. But nobody's answering. So I'm going to call property management and see if they have another phone number. And if not, they're going to have to wait then until Monday. But alrighty, talk to you in a bit, you guys. And I'll let you know what happens here. Alright guys, this place is vacant. No wonder they couldn't light it. I can guess also. Unless they turned it on and off.
Yeah, but
Okay, so let's turn that on. You're on. And prime that sucker. Let's see if we can get it lit. So this was a professional plumbing company that put this in. I want to take pictures of this, guys, and send it to the management for their professional plumbing company. Alright guys, Vinny's going to fix that strap. He's going to find a stud and got it running. The guy just didn't have the gas valve on. He said I just called him and he said no, he didn't even mess with the gas valve. He thought it was in the on position already. Anyway, everything is humming here. So Vinny's going to find a stud and get this thing in. Alright guys, I'm going to drill that. Found a stud there somewhere. Feel like wood? Yeah, good. It's wood. Alright guys, so he found his stud, so let's get that in and we'll call it a day. And then he can go barbecue for his grandma and grandpa. Hey guys, I didn't get any finishing video. I was on the phone with a customer, writing down some information, and then he was knocking it out, cleaning it up, locking up, because he wants to get home. Go home? You know you want to go home. You want to barbecue. Anyway, I didn't get any, but anyway, he just pre-drilled the hole with the drill bit of his choice, and pre-drilled the stud and ran his bolt in there, and he was done. Tightened up the 2 straps, and that was that. So now we're gonna go home, and he's going to take care of some barbecuing things, getting meat prepped. I think Alicia's at Costco trying to get the meat right now, so we'll see. All right, we're heading home. We did 3 little jobs, now we're heading home. All right, see you guys there. Well guys, Alicia and her dad went to Costco, and they were way ahead of us. We thought they were just going out and they were going in. We saw them on the Ring camera. Anyway, she forgot to buy what's that? Oh yeah,
oh shit.
She forgot to buy some sweet yam, or they didn't have sweet yams, right, Vinny?
Yeah.
Sweet potato, yeah. So we stopped at where are we? Smart and Final. And then of course we're going to turn that into desserts with cinnamon. We'll
Cinnamon rolls.
see if we get that on video.
Still can't make them. We have
Backup right there. That's our backup in raspberry and chocolate. If these don't turn out, you know. But anyway, so we're going to go home now and see what she's got going on. Alright guys, we're home. Alicia is preparing sweet yams rather than sweet potatoes this time. We opened up the meat from Costco. She went and got the meat this morning from Costco. We went ahead and opened it up right over there, and it was spoiled. The minute she stuck the knife, she was there sticking the knife. Her mom and dad were over here, and Katie and Kayla was here, whatever. Anyway, we were all here, and I was standing about right here, and the minute she drove that knife into that plastic, I could smell it. It was sulfur. Anyway, Vinny's taking it back to Costco to get another one. Usually we just take pictures of it, and or Alicia, whenever we have something spoiled, she'll just take a picture of it and then throw it away here, and they don't care. She just shows them the pictures of it in the trash can, and that's about that. And whenever that happens, but then he wanted to take it with him, so we put it in a trash bag. All right, we'll see how this progresses tonight. And then we had our mom and dad here, and they were sleeping in the living room here. This is a hey, hola, say hola YouTube, hola YouTube. Anyway, this bed here is a double mattress, all connected to one, all under one mattress, and it's like if it leaks any air, it fills up constantly, gets it to where it needs to be. And that's about it. It stays pretty firm most of the time, and you could either set it firmer or less firmer, whatever you want. But like I said, in between, let's say it has like a little pinhole, it would make it through the night until you fix the pinhole. She just grabbed something. What is she still? You might want to check that.
My mom said that she was gonna go this weekend to my grandma's, and of course, she decided to come here. But my grandma's gonna be 103.
103 years
On
old.
October
Your
19th.
grandmother's gonna be 103. Her mother
October
is gonna
19th,
be
and Kayla's gonna turn-
103. She's how old?
My mom, she's 81.
And your dad?
My dad is gonna be 90 on
90.
Christmas Day.
Ah, okay. All right.
And they went to Costco. She walked the whole time. My dad, of course, he was on the scooter. But yeah.
Well, that's okay.
But he can walk though.
Yeah, he's doing good. All right, guys. There's Vinny over there, sucking on soda, Coca-Cola. At least she's cleaning the skin off the ribs, or whatever the heck she's doing. Looking good. They got some new ribs, and he took back the old ones. Oh, Cato's looking good. All right. I'll check back in a little bit here. Wow, oh, she's showing off her shirt.
That's right.
Who is that?
It's David from UFC. He's a fighter and he wins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Kayla just made this. This is basically those Hawaiian buns. You buy them in the, you saw them earlier, I think, in the video, but they're Hawaiian buns, and they come in a package just like this. We don't rip them apart. We just take them out of the package, lay it down, and she makes cream cheese and whatever. You're going to finish that off on the top?
Oh, I put it aside for extra. So when you warm it up, you put
That's
a little
cool. Sweet yams going on here. And my mother-in-law over there eating. Benny's getting the barbecue over there. So I guess we're gonna have. Oh yeah, that's right. They're getting ready to have some tea, I guess. All right, let's see how this turns out. Hey guys, we're at this job. I just left. I had basically a house here, and Vinny had to fix the gate. All the termite area was screws were falling out, so he fixed the gate over here, put all new screws, realigned it over here, and now he's got this issue right here. And
Look what I just noticed.
it's got a hole. Huh, I wonder why they would drill holes in that.
Hair gap. Venting.
All right. Well, anyway, we got that to fix. Okay, guys, we're gonna see what we got here. Okay, guys, he's gonna repair this where it doesn't cost the owner a whole lot of money. I mean, we could easily break the stucco and get in there and do what we got to do, but we're not. We're gonna try to make him happy with us. He owns a lot of properties, managed by the same management company, but all right, we'll see what he can do here. I'd get it as close as to that bevel as you can, but not on the bevel. Or that.
Yeah, I always trim it.
Yeah. Or why don't you get your other tool and just go around it in sections?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Okay guys, basically what Vinny's going to do is he's going to find out where the housing on that 90
Right
that
there.
was on there. Okay, so that's how deep.
Very tip of my finger.
Right. So we're not gonna drill all the way through because this is kind of like a reverse. Usually you're drilling from the other side in of a fitting. Give me a 90. Usually the 90 that goes there like this, you would be drilling it from this side. But what we've done is we've cut it here and we're going to drill it from this side, leaving half of this bevel right here and gluing in our, it doesn't have to be much. That ABS glue will firm up, and cement, it'll just make it all one piece. As long as we get a little more than halfway through this bell. And this bell is different, by the way, guys. It's not the same as this. This thing is, I don't know how old, but watch. Show where's the outside of it? You can see where it ends, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't, guys. I see it. Go ahead, Sean. Yeah, I think the bevel ends about half of this. Whatever this is, another half.
You can see it right there. See it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So guys, we're gonna get this tool set up and then we'll get some more video. Alright guys, Vinny's cleaning it up, getting it off as best as you can. Sometimes you don't, all the paint doesn't, or all the, as long as you get it filed down and your piece goes on nicely, you can leave that excess there. It won't hurt nothing. The glue will just bite into it, not a problem at all. But I would make sure you get it, not for looks, but right for so you can get that all the way down where it needs to be, and make sure there's no bumps of glue, and you're good to go, buddy. And guys, he knows all what I'm saying. I'm just doing it for the video. The words that are coming out of my mouth are for the people that are watching this that may have never done this or something, and don't, it's like a learning video if it turns out good. But what I'm just trying to say is, he knows all this. I'm just verbalizing, not because he needs to hear it, but because it's for the video. So anyway, alright guys, he was able to get that cut that he made more straighter, and it's all the way down in the line. It's smooth, so that's pre-fitted. Now we're going to work on this guy. Okay, take it off now. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, he just wrapped it that way in case something falls or something. And then when we're done with this, we'll take that off and we'll put something for the glue so it don't get all over the freaking place. Alright guys, we're going to size this up and we'll get back with you. Remember, it's in an angle. Okay, that's enough. That's all we need, man. That's half of the bell. All we did was drill out half the bell. A little more than half. And look how nice. Let's see. Put the fitting up there and let's see how this fitting is going to feel. Oh, that's plenty. That's plenty, man, especially if you put a nipple on it. Shit, that'll be rock solid once we glue it. Alright guys, we're gonna clean up a little bit and see what we're gonna do next. Alright guys, he's making sure we don't make a mess of the sidewalk there. Get that done, see what's next. Okay guys, he's just gonna mock it up, dry fit it little by little. So he's playing with all of the different pieces, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, he's going to turn one of his couplings into a slip coupling. So all he did was just use this tool to take out that ridge right there. And he's going to do some dry fitting. Alright guys, he's got it all dry fitted. Looks like it's going to be great. So he'll let that out. We get it all glued in. We made a slip coupling out of the bottom coupling, that one with the stop in it. And yes, I know you can buy them, but we didn't have any, so he just ran his thing through it and made his own slip. Other than that, we're gonna get the glue ready. Okay guys, he's ready to do this now, so if I have to put the camera down to help, I might have to, guys, so we'll see.
Does this eat up plastic?
Oh, but that might. You want to put it on paper towels too?
Yeah.
If it does, I'll roll it up. Do it on the rough part of the cement, just in case it eats through the plastic. I can wire brush it and nobody will even fucking see it. Alright. He's got a line there. He has to stay behind that line. but I would go around it a little bit more juicier. Yeah, that'll do it. Then maybe one more time on your socket over there. That looks good. Yeah, that's the ticket. If you get it good, you'll have a nice little bevel line. That looks good. That looks great, Vinny. Let that dry up, because if that moves anything, it'll screw up all our measurements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't you just set it in the sun for about 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll come back to it in a few minutes. Just let it gum up a little bit. Well, guys, I guess the reason why they put the holes here is that way if they have a blockage here and the water comes up the sink, instead of going up the sink and onto the floor, it'll relieve itself right there with those little holes, I guess. Okay, so since he's going to use the slip coupling, he needs more time for the glue so it doesn't snag up on him. But what he's going to do is he's going to do all the joints that can be glued here. That way they set up and get hard. And then the last glue joint will be the bottom part with the slip coupling. And what that does is we don't have to fuck around. If we get this glued in perfect to this line, and then we go ahead and when we're ready, just glue that one lip, we won't have to. Anyway, it just makes it better. You guys get the drift. So he's just going to glue that one line up. Did you want me to hold that for you? You got it, huh? Okay. Now, he's going to just put a little glue on there, because, guys, this isn't under pressure. This is just a fucking kitchen drain. So, just put the goop on. Don't get it past the line so it doesn't look so bad. All the way around. Don't leave a little bridge.
All the way around.
Good. To the line, huh? Ooh. And guys, it's recommended that you twist your ABS, boom, left and right. You don't, not on yours. Yeah, that's beautiful. A lot of times they'll say you're supposed to do PVC and CBS. I'm sorry, these medications. Whenever you're using PVC or ABS, usually you'll slide it on and give it a little left and back. But if you need to pinpoint this exactly on your lead line, on your line, then fuck it, just put it in, put it to the line. That's it, and you got your exact measurement. It's not going to hurt anything. That sucker will still hold water. You don't necessarily have to put that twist in every time if it's going to mess your measurements up. So now he's going to let that set 2 minutes, and then now all he has to do to work that slip coupling is just glue in and down. He doesn't have to worry about fucking with this and that one at the same time, causing time lapse, which will cause our glue to
harden up.
Yeah, and then we try to use our slip, you know. Anyway, it's just a kitchen drain. It's outside. You know, the right way to do this, you could break this sucker open, get in there and manipulate and do whatever you need to do and get onto this. You don't have to break none of this, but I think doing it this way saves a lot of time. And if it was ever to leak, it's on the outside. Look at that, guys. That ain't leaking shit. Spin it around. It's like a fucking soldered joint on a copper pipe.
All the way around.
Oh,
Same with the top.
Yeah. Ain't going. There's no leak happening there, guys.
Alright, I'm going to do it fast.
Okay, if you would, put a one more.
Yeah, you can. Watch after I do this.
Yes, exactly. Don't do none here yet. Do
Hold that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is good. Really, one more. And then do this super fast. Okay.
Hold
Now
that.
hold that.
I got to do that in too.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if we're blocking out the. Well, hopefully we're not. Give it another dab. Okay, that should go right in. Oh, I forgot about. Oh, I hate this part. I hate when you do slip couplings on ABS. I just hate it.
Go ahead. Push in.
Okay. There I am. It's all yours. I don't even want to see anything. There you go. That's it. Don't move it. Good job. Good job.
I'll go up a little more.
Go ahead. Don't twist it too much. That's good
There.
right there. Oh, that looks beautiful. All right. You can tell residential repairs has been there, right? Hopefully.
Should I take the black paint off?
No. Just leave the excess glue because I think if you try to wipe it now, it's just going to smear and look shitty. I would just let it all dry up, and then we'll cut the plastic with a knife and take it out that way. Let's just let it heat up. I just got to make sure that nobody touches the... Sir? Can I talk to you a minute? Can you open? We want to let it dry. Oh. Sir, we cut everything out. We put all new.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna need at least 4 hours, I'd say.
Yeah,
Okay,
give
so
it like 4.
Don't run any water.
Yeah,
for
if
four.
you could let it set 6 hours, that's even better.
Okay.
And we're gonna pick up everything, and then we're gonna cut our plastic, get that out of the way. But that glue, because it is on the hot side, I'm sure it'll be all right in 2-3 hours.
No problem. Okay, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna clean up, leave, and your gate is completely fixed. He's
cool.
gonna add one thing to it. He's gonna add something that he saw that he wants to add a couple more bolts. They go all the way through.
Okay.
The dogs. Should we put the flat part of the bolt on this side and the part that sticks out that we cut on this side because the dogs come over? I don't want them to catch an eye.
They never come over.
Okay.
So that'll work.
Okay.
Easier.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries, man.
So you did a fantastic job, man.
Bolts.
Huh?
You want to do bolts?
Yeah.
You good?
Huh?
Good? You want to do bolts on me?
I'm not sure. Haven't looked at it. We'll take a look at it. If it's all good, let me see.
I basically drilled in holes.
I saw all the screws and they were all nice and tight, right?
Yep.
And they went into solid wood.
Mhm.
Okay, then we leave it as is.
You should let me do the impact. If not, I use
Oh yeah, that wood's still solid. I visualized it. Like,
Look.
look guys, that wood is still solid. I'm walking around with a zoom lens here.
Yeah.
Anyway, look. So we're good.
Look, come here. Anything that I deemed loose, I even put new ones here,
Yeah.
new ones here, new one underneath. Look, these are all. These didn't work, so I used longer ones,
Oh, cool.
and this one was real long. So
Beautiful job,
Same
son.
time.
Beautiful job. Cool. All right, let me get a picture of that. And we will call that done. All right, I got some gate pictures already, so we're out of here, guys. We're all done. We're just taking some pictures, but I think we're done here. Okay, let's put this away. All right, guys, we're gonna lock the gate here and put his stuff away and call it a day.
Oh no, we got one more thing to do. We're gonna stop by Carmania.
Oh shit.
It's only 9 minutes away from here.
All right. Thought we were done, guys. Anyway, we're gonna go to another place just to go look at it. Okay, Vinny dragged me to the next job, so we're over here. This is where those idiots cut the electrical in the attic. That was about, what, 3 months ago? To put a hood fan, and they left the wires all disconnected. I don't know if they forgot about it. Anyway, this is the same place. They say the sink that they installed is leaking, so we're gonna go look at it.
Not the reset button, it's getting power, and then it's trying to tinker with it a little bit, and then it just is like kind of leaking now a little bit.
Okay. The garbage disposal is leaking a little bit. Okay, that's the garage. See if the garage is open. Okay, garage is open. Now see if the door's open. No dogs, and we have your permission. Cool.
Open.
All right. Okay, we're gonna hang up. We're gonna check the leaks, and we'll let you know what's up.
And it's the sink right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we see it. Okay, we'll get on it. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, boys.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Okay, if he said that, so it's jammed and it's leaking. So either they didn't lock that ring when they installed it, or they didn't install enough plumber's putty. But here we go.
That's gonna jam it.
What is that? That looks like an eraser head from a pencil. But it looks maybe a little too skinny for that.
Let's try it. Let me plug it back in. I don't trust it. Okay.
Okay, now do the old tool and get back in there. Break it loose and then get in there and look for that piece.
It like spins one direction but not the other. Oh, now it's really spinning. Alright, let me put my hand in there.
Where's your... Yeah.
Plastic. These uses like a garbage can. There's hair.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you get hair in it?
Well, that hair is this color right here. Maybe they dropped that in there, Vinny.
No.
Or they dropped another one.
That's hair.
Okay, spin it and see what she
Found
does.
it.
Oh, you found it. Cool. There is a culprit. Let me get a picture of it, guys. Probably those contractors, those pesky contractors. Now it'll probably spin both ways if you get all the screws out of it. It looks like whoever put the blinders in there.
Oh. Yeah, that's it.
See the new blinders? Maybe they're, I don't know. Oh, I heard that screw. See, that's what made that thing leak. I bet you that screw spun around and knocked a hole in the garbage
I
disposal.
don't think there's a screw in here.
Oh, I heard something spin. That
There's
was
more
weird.
shit.
Oh.
Because I put my hand all the way around. And it just might have been the blades moving. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's the blades moving inside of it. Yeah, it's the blades moving.
Okay. Let's see if she spins. Okay, now look for that leak. Hey guys, I don't want to bore you guys. He's going to look for that leak. And then when we find it, we'll show it to you. We'll go from there.
So there's a leak.
Right there.
There you go.
Alright. So what are we going to do?
I gotta drop the unit, re-put the waistline, and then, or the,
The plumber's putty.
put the plumber's putty, and that's it, and then put it back in.
Leaking at the plumber's putty, right?
Right.
Because these idiots
So,
don't know what
yeah.
they're doing. Yeah, dropping the, I'm sorry, dropping the garbage disposal. Then he's going to take the flange off and reset it. Alright guys, I'll show you more of it. I didn't even know I was coming here. I wanted to go home. I mean, I had blood work this morning, but with all that being said, I'm gonna do a little video in the beginning of these videos. But anyway, you calling me crybaby, huh?
What else? I didn't say anything.
All right, well, we'll let him get that all undone, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear him. He's crying. Yeah, he's mocking me, guys. Everybody bitches in my comment area. Oh, you put too much plumber's putty, too much. Well, number one, whatever squeezes out, we can take out and put back in the jar. No big deal. It's not a waste. And number two, you just seen what happens when you don't put enough plumber's putty. All right, guys, start off with a lot. And whatever you don't need will come out the top and the bottom. Before Vinny, I'm just going to let him do his thing because it's tight. you know, the dishes and everything. But once he gets it in, I won't remove anything. We'll show you what we mean by, you know, I may throw the shit that comes out on the top because the dishes are all wet.
No, because then it'll go around the floor.
Huh? Yeah. No, I'm just saying, no. I was saying that. Alright guys, I'm going to put this phone down and try to get him in there where it's dry. Why don't we wipe that off with a paper towel? Just a little bit. I can do that for you. Okay guys, he's getting it in there. You want to kind of hold it down while you put the rings on and stuff? Okay. I hear you. Don't want. Well, the water. Well, you should maybe put a bucket under there, but you have a towel. I mean, there's water everywhere in this here, but we're making it. We're getting it done. I'll just kind of push it in place. Alright, I'm going to hold this guy so he doesn't get water down on the cabinet floor here. Oh. Okay guys, he's got it all mounted. He's running it. He's going to run it through its paces and check for leaks. We're going to fill it. I won't waste your time doing all that. We'll just get a plug, fill up the whole sink, and make sure we don't get no leaks.
I'm just cleaning in between the cracks.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, everything looks like a leak. What's that about right there? All that water.
This is just residual of when I had it on the ground.
Oh, yeah, I hate that, don't you?
Yeah.
What
I'm looking for is right here.
Yeah. Cool. Okay,
Underneath.
should I start filling it up with water?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, guys, I'm going to fill this up here, grab something, and see what happens. Okay, guys, we didn't want to bore you. We filled the water up to about right here and let it rip. Ran it halfway with the motor on, halfway without. Checked everything. This is what we got out of it, just so you know. Let me get a picture of that. That was the total heist out of this garbage disposal. And everything's good up here now. I think we're all good. Okay guys, and by the way, we're not going to tell management that we think this came from up there. We're not going to be assuming anything and get people in trouble. We're just going to say, hey, this is what's in there. This is what we found. Who knows? Okay guys, we were picking up tools and everything, put tools away. We filled it one more time. No, we don't even need to run it this time. Just pull the plug. And I'll just blast it for a second, but that's about it. We're all good. Now we'll just let it drain through. Let the weight of the water. Any leaks?
We're good.
We're good?
We're good. So
Okay.
you got the...
Let's go home, bud. Oh, look at that. That was a gargle. Okay, there it is. Good to go. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Alright guys, well we're headed back home, so Vinny's gonna drop me off and he's gonna go do one more job. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. Talk to you guys later. Hey guys, we're at this house. He's got a couple outlets not working in the kitchen. So we're gonna put our analyzer on there and send a signal and see if we can find the breaker that works those two outlets. And then once we find the breaker, we can shut the breaker and find out what other outlets are correlated with those bad outlets, and then we can start looking at those. So I'll show you as we go. Let's go in here. Alright, Vinny's setting up his test equipment. He's got two outlets out. This one's out down here and behind the fridge. So he's going to send a signal through either this one or that one. This can be used, your line can be energized or not energized. It can be dead or alive. Using this, it doesn't matter. So with that being said, he's going to energize his line, and he's going to figure out what other outlets besides these two are on the same outlet. Once we figure out the outlet, we can, the breaker, we can turn the breaker off and then identify all the other dead outlets. And then we can start seeing which one feeds this one. This one you can tell is probably on the end of a run because it's a remodel. You can tell here where they put the electrical into the floor, into the concrete. They cut and everything and they put it here. So this would probably most likely be the end of the line. It probably came from either one of these outlets here, or here. Most likely came from here because this one's dead and this one's dead. So it probably comes into here and then goes down through the cement to here. So it's probably going to be one of these guys over here. We'll find out. Okay guys, he's just going to take this and he's going to find out if any of these are linked. So he's going to run around and do some testing. See, that's linked.
Yeah, it's on the lowest or second lowest setting.
Yeah, so if it's getting a signal there, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So put it over there. Let's try that. Try the GFCI. Okay, so that's connected. See, we're using the lowest setting, guys. So when it barely blinks, that's because we got it on the lowest, but you don't get no phantom signals this way. So it looks like the breaker is on any of these. So if we shut any of these off, with the green light, like the GFCI, that should kill the other two. All right, guys, we're gonna go to the breaker panel now and locate that breaker. Since we know that this is connected to that, we can just find the breaker that turns that green light off or something. Hey guys, well, it's the breaker. So I'm sorry, I had to take a phone call and then got the breaker out, but I was gonna let you guys hear it. It's sizzling and it on and then it goes off. Anyway, we're gonna go to, usually when I have my van, I have every breaker that you can imagine in that van, but we're in Vinny's van today and he only has a select few, which I'm gonna have to do something about that eventually, because it's gotta have money. Yeah, it costs money and time. So anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go try to find that breaker, guys. And I don't know if I said anything, but today's Thursday morning. I just knocking these service calls out, right? All right, guys, he's got everything. He's got, we found a new drain weasel. It's stainless steel braided, the same as we have, but instead of plastic. We got the breakers, we got a few extra things, and we're gonna get down there and change that breaker out. All right, guys, we got the breaker. We're back to the property. This is a pretty street. Yeah. The guy's table, he's got like a ceramic tabletop by the barbecue or something. One of the pieces of tiles falling out, so we're gonna fix that too. So, which ain't much, just a little glue and it's done. All right. Okay, guys, and he got that all glued back in. He used our favorite Loctite, so it's all back in, looking good right there. Okay, now he's gonna go take care of the breaker. Okay, guys, he's gonna it's aluminum wiring.
It's a little short.
Yeah, it's a little short. Look at that. But we'll just do what they did. Put it on and plug it in. Okay, guys, he's gonna wire that up. He's gonna get that breaker in there, and then we'll check it all out. All right, guys, he's getting that thing ready. It might be a tight clamp. That little click on. That looks good. The bottom thing will hold that. They're always loose on the bottom. Then that'll hold that snug, And he knows that, guys. I'm just talking to the camera. No, that goes on the outside of the thing. Yeah, he has it right. The bottom one too. Oh, the top one. He's got a line up. Can I set this on your head?
Yeah.
Thank you. spacers don't help either. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that's up tight.
Yeah.
Lock that in.
Yeah, in between.
Okay, let's go get our testers, and everything's locked on that panel. Here's your thank you, bud.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go test it, guys. All right, guys, test that in. Put that plug in. See if we're good. Okay, all green light. We're good, guys. We're all done here. So we're gonna take off here. All right. Hey guys, I wanted to just throw a little update out there. You know, I haven't posted a video for a couple weeks, and you know, in the video I make a few comments of what's going on, but nothing too clear. But I figure I'll post this one first, and then all the videos that I have in the last 2.5 weeks. You know, I've been hit and miss. You know, I had to have 3 teeth pulled out, and I had several doctor visits. I had my second surgery for my kidney or liver, and the other thing was
Your kidneys, yeah.
yeah, and then I had my teeth pulled, and a few other things, and it's just been hit and miss. I ended up with a infection in my mouth. I think they call it dry socket or something, but it wasn't as bad. But with that being said, got that handled. I've been going, I should be just laying down or kicking back at home, but every time I feel a little bit better, I try to go to a job with Vinny, and just to be there, and just to get myself out of the house. But with that being said, I have been videotaping, but I just didn't have no energy to edit it or put it up. But some of the videos where I had my good days, I was videotaping, and man, the next day I'm all screwed up. And the medications, they had to pull me off a couple. Anyway, sorry about all this crying, but I just wanted to let you know why I haven't been posting. But I have been getting out here time to time on my good days. But I think everything is getting better. I'm feeling so much better. Told Alicia we're going to my doctor. I had to go say hi.
Hello.
Because I had that infection and a few other things. They're having me come in today to check my blood work. I went the other day and got my blood. Anyway, once that's done today, I'm going to meet Vinny on a job. He's welding in 3 steps. But I do have a series of videos that I was doing in between, like I said, and I'm going to try to post those up by the weekend, between, I don't want to say now and the weekend, but I'm still not 100%, and I still got a lot. I would slam that out. I'm still not 100%, but getting there. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know why I haven't been posting, but we'll get that back up and running. I'm gonna, like I said, talk to you guys later. There might have been something I left out, but if I do, I'll include it in the video. Talk to you guys later. Hope you guys had a good weekend, and you guys are enjoying your summer the way you should. That's about it. Talk to you guys later. Hey guys, just finished my doctor's appointment, and we caught up to Vinny. Vinny's over here at this job. They broke 3 steps. Broke 1, cracked 2 with it, with a refrigerator or something. But Vinny's working on it. I mean, the Eggman. We stopped and got him a little breakfast on the way back here. It's Tuesday morning, and he's got them all popped. And the guys, this, I don't know. I know this is a knockoff wheel on his grinder.
I put it in the van.
Well, his grinder's in the van, but he's been using this green.
The left side of the bucket.
I just bit my lip, guys. He's been using that green blade forever now, especially cutting through all these welds, because you know, welds are hard, and when you're using that grinder, if you look at one of these, he's got to grind all that off when he's doing it, and that's a lot of work on that wheel. So I have to say, it's working out pretty good.
Shout out to Diablo Blade.
That's not a Diablo.
No, I did Diablo right here. Because I couldn't get a grinder.
Oh, okay.
And it worked.
Cool. For the yeah, but use the Diablo, huh? Multi-tool blade. Okay, multi-tool. All right, well, let's see how we do here. We got everything ready, or he does anyway. We'll go get the generator. But all right, guys. He's throwing all the. Damn, guys, everything went pretty good at the doctor's. All my blood work and all my numbers finally lined up, and now I've got colonoscopy coming up, and then I've got a treadmill with the heart doctor coming up, all in the next month. And there's one more: colonoscopy, heart doctor with treadmill and all the an echocardiogram and some shit like that, guys. Anyway, Alicia's getting ready to take off and go home. She's gonna leave me here. I brought a extra shirt and tennis shoes just in case he needs. Yeah, right.
I didn't really think that one out.
That's not. Oh, because there's two? Oh, I hear ya. Alright, guys. We got it all phoned off. We got 2 in a row here. So this gentleman's still home, so we warned him. And if he needs to come down, we'll put a step in there. Once we get all the rails cleaned up, I know we could do them one by one, but it's not a heavy traffic area, so most people are gone. So we're just going to clean those up real quick and get some steps on there. Make it safe. Even if they're loose and not welded, they're still good. Alright, guys, he's got the steps out. He's got his generator all set up. And now he's just going to polish the metal, because we don't know where we're going to hit when we weld. We don't know where where it's going to hit exactly. So we just kind of clean the whole thing up a little bit. But I'd shut your van door, Vinny. Yeah, and he's starting to look at his new safety glasses, guys. I got on him. I told him, man, he's got to start Milwaukee's. He's got to start wearing those, man. Let's polish those up. Start that baby up, Vinny. Battery? Yeah. I'll tell you what that was. Yeah, the oil. We put a shot of oil in the cylinder when we store it. It's about a quarter, I think it's a tablespoon. And you put it in a syringe, you take the spark plug out, you put the oil in there, and it helps keep the piston nice. And it burns out with a puff of smoke, and then that little bit will clear up any minute. Okay, guys, now he's going to clean up the risers. Alright, guys, well, once we get it all there, they usually have a little bit of a... Yeah. It has a little bit of a wobble. They all do that because of the riser of the step. So what we do is we find out where she sits, and then we put her, and you can see right there, it's nice and level. You too. So if we want her there, what we do is we just put some weight there, and he tacks it there, and good to go. Or if you're by yourself, you can put a washer, find a spot and find a way to, or put some weight there. Yeah, lift up that corner, whatever, and then put a tack weld. Alright, guys, he's got me standing on the step here, getting the slop out of it in the proper area. Oops. Let me do something. Okay, in the proper area. So anyway, he's got me standing on this in the proper area. He's going to get this tacked on. Oh yeah, they're getting better, your welds. And look at that gap. So just make sure.
I filled it.
Okay, we'll do another pass on top and bottom and you're good.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how that weld's looking. This other step. Looks good enough. Getting a little better. Yeah, right, smoking a welding rod. You get out of here. Alright, those welds look good too. Yeah, those look great too. He's almost done. Get a little bit better. Hey guys, it's Wednesday morning. We're on a job. It's at this little house right here. This corner house right here. They say that when they take a shower, they touch the shower arm, they get shocked or something. I'm not sure what. Anyway, we're here. We're going to try to figure it out. We'll get some video and see where we're at. Okay, guys. He says nobody's home right now, but I'll tell you the background. There's a little background on this property, guys. I'll tell you in a minute.
Let me go get a non-contact voltage reader.
Yeah, get a contact voltage meter and get a volt. We'll have to hook a ground wire somewhere in order to test and see what kind of voltage we're going to get out of it with your other wired meter. We're going to try to read some voltage on this, guys. We're just going to see what it is. We don't even know. Because if this triggers it right here, then what'll happen is...
Oh, that's like the E-swing I love.
Yeah, I love E-swings. Let's see if we can get that all the way open. Cool. Turn on the water. Maybe it's when the water is on. Come on now. Turn on the water and then hit the...
Yeah, the touches to turn on the water.
No. Turn on the water and use your tick meter.
Hold on.
No, don't. I wouldn't do too much because if it starts to leak, now you got to fix the shower head. Turn on the water, man. No. Put it... No, not on that. That could be plastic.
Turn it off.
Alright, we're going to investigate this a little bit more, guys. Okay, guys, we went to make sure the breakers were all on, and Vinny's going to go around and... Because he said that it actually shocked him when he touched it. That could have been static electricity, possibly. Or...
He reset that breaker.
Yeah, he reset it on that. Or it could be his fluke meter. You know, we're going to try 2 different meters. Vinny's going to go get another meter out of his truck. But Vinny thought we're going to turn everything on first. And then, once everything is on, we'll try it again. So we're going to try different combinations and see if we can get this to electrify. Because we want to, help the guy if we can. Okay, guys, so let's talk about what we would do if that was hot. We got some sort of result. What we would do is we would find a ground wire. The perfect ground wire would be this large one. Remember, this is your black wire. This is your white wire. So your small holes in the black and your common is the white. So we have a little adapter that you can plug in, and we can plug it to our wired tester. Then we can take the hot part of that tester that you would normally check and put it on there. And then we could read the voltage. And let's just say it says 6 volts, 10 volts. It's not going to say 110. At least I don't think it will. If it did, it would be I've had this happen before. It's just drainage and it's feedback. But anyway, I've never had it read a full 110 or 120. With that being said, once I did get a reading and verified that I do have real voltage coming through there that could trigger a shock, that's when we'd start looking everywhere, mostly on electric water heaters. That's one reason. Sometimes the cable company will hook up their new ground wires somewhere they shouldn't, and yeah. And what else, Minnie? There's a couple more reasons that cause
A nick in the wire in the
a
ceiling.
nick on the wire in
Touching
the ceiling, touching copper. Anyway,
Neutral back
right
to
now we're good, so we're gonna just end it at that. Okay, guys, looking at the panel. The panel's all right, but look at their ground cable. It comes right here, guys. Look, it comes out here, comes down, comes under the screed here, comes around, and it's not broken. Ground wire is broken, and you can tell it was grounded to the plumbing. See, Vinny, look, it was grounded to the plumbing. Look at this. Get some pictures for this. It was grounded to the plumbing, but the plumbing has been pulled out. So there's the other part. So if it's not grounded properly, but this is grounded, look. This is a form of a ground, guys, right here, because it's going into the dirt. It's in the dirt. It's going to the ground. So this is a form of grounding. It's not what you're supposed to rely on, but it is a form, because all metal, box grounded, all down. I'm sure this box has self-grounding in there. So, you know, it is what it is to the bottom of this part here. So with that being said, we'll turn in an estimate to ground this thing. Look, I'm going to get some pictures of it and see what happens. All right, guys, we'll let you know. Okay, guys, we used, he said this box is also electrified, and of course, Vinny's been testing it. We're out of this place. We're going to charge him a service call and give him all the information that what we did and go from there, guys. All right, we're out of here. All right, guys, it's Friday morning. One of our customers ordered this spaceship seat. They want some electrical for it over here. There's not much as far as we can do where it goes, because there's some plumbing in here and also an ABS pipe. So we're gonna go about right there. We're gonna put, there's a fire block there, so we'll probably make a hole and go up the attic up here and go from there. I'll show you up there. All right, guys, here we go. Let me get my flashlight. He's got to go way back there, but this is the hole. We're gonna grab some power right there, guys. And just drop it over there in the back. A lot of room to work in. Hey guys, this is a bit we're gonna use. We're hoping we can get through the top plate and the fire block without, that way we don't have to make a hole. We might. We'll have to wait and see, because if we can get through the top plate and the fire block, then we can just pull, we'll find a way just to pull it through without making that other hole. Okay guys, the homeowner where we're at doing this started on this and stopped. It's dripping. He's got it off at the tank down here, so I'm gonna take over from here, I guess, and see what's going on. It still is dripping, but that's just a cartridge of some sort, probably Home Depot. Okay guys, this is what I found. I took this out, and that little red washer's in there. I'm gonna find out where it goes. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this shit, but I don't feel good today. I'm so fucking nauseated today. All that antibiotics and shit. Anyway, I'm gonna dig around and see what that's for. Okay guys, I got the rotor back in it. I could have flipped it the other way, but it doesn't want to seat right on that little plastic ridge in there. So I'm just gonna see how this does, because it was out, so I'm sure it still probably works good. We'll try it out. Alright guys, it's working. That little drip is just what's ever in that head there, but here we go. Put that like that. Sorry guys. And we're gonna fix that wobble, by the way. Vinny's gonna go under there. He asked if we would tighten that up. He was probably trying to break it loose, and anyway. Okay guys, he had me knocking on the ceiling and the wall. Well, he kind of found it. Going through the top plate. You won't see nothing, but unless he makes a mistake. Okay guys, he got through the top plate. He drilled through the fire block with that long bit. He's going to drop it down here. I'm going to take a wire and tie it to the bottom of the bit. He's going to pull that bit back up because it's long, and he's got a wire tied to it as well on the other end of the bit. So there's 2 holes on that bit, one on top and one where the auger is, the drill bit is. So you got 2 holes on. He's going to tie a cable on his and let it drop through the fire block to me. And I'll tie that on, and he'll pull it back through the fire block up to him, tie the Romex, and then I'll bring it right back down. Some crazy thing like that. Whatever works. I'm just my head in here, guys. For Vinny, it's like 119 in the attic, and actually it was 121 when he first opened it. I think it went down to, after he opened it, 119, but I'm going home as soon as that wire gets pulled through here. I'm out of here. He's got the rest. So the beach is right over there by those palm trees. So there's a good breeze coming. I'm parked over here, and Vinny's parked over there behind the garage somewhere. Alright guys, he's got to crawl under that beam to get out. And all that insulation, but he's getting there. Mom. Hey, you left your mask on the other side, huh? I'll leave it there. Don't worry about it. It's pretty dirty anyway. Alright guys, I'm going to help him get the tools. Okay guys, well, he's going to use this to pull through. He's going to take a couple of these, put these together rather than my drill bit that goes all the way down with the, it's just easier, you know, skinnier. Don't have to fight that tip. Alright, let's go get it done. Hey guys, what I was going to do instead of those yellow things, I was just going to let him push this through because it has a hole right here where you can tie a wire. And then on this end, it's got a hole right there where you can tie a wire there and pull wires either way. Use it for a puller. But that other one, this, when you're pulling, sometimes hangs up on the holes. And when you get to that hole that you're going through here, you have to elongate it a little bit. That way it passes through easy. That way when you're pulling a cable or something, you don't have to try to spin that to get it through the hole. You use this once you go through your 2x4 with this, use it to elongate it out a little bit. That way it passes easily. But the other way, he's just going to pass that yellow rod down to me. I'm going to grab it, bend her up, bring her this way. The Romex hopefully will follow. Like it always does, usually. But we sometimes break it. We pull too hard, or we do this, or we do that. Not the wires, but the connector. Okay, guys. And you got it pulled through. Fire blocks right there. So we're just going to... he's going to bring the wire all the way down over here and splice in to an outlet that's up there. Alright guys, he's just going to tie into this box right here. There's nothing going on there for just a little fan. So he's just going to go, and he brought his wire all the way from there. That way we don't have to rip nothing open. So right in there. Alright. Alright, look at it. When we identified it on the breaker, everything is cool. Alright guys, he's going to go up there now and put staples in the Romex, anchor her down. So I'm gonna find a nice place to go. They gave us water. We have water, but this is frozen water. So anyway, they gave Vinny 2. That was nice. I was gonna give Vinny my 3rd one, but he said he'd be all right. So this is the last of the attic work, I guess. All right, guys, he's got it. He's just gonna put a plate on it. Anyway. The valve is way back there, man. I don't know. Anyway, put a plate, clean up, and then we'll try putting on the machine.
You want me to tie in the electrical yet, or not yet?
Yeah, you can finish the electrical if you want. Put the cover. Yeah, put the cover on here.
Okay, we'll grab the cover right now.
And then that one. See if you can do that one hot, Vinny. There's so many people here, and every TV and computer's on. All right, guys. We got everything all cleaned up. No fingerprints on there. Hopefully. He's working on it. Okay, guys, he's working on it. He's got a towel under it. All right, so.
I'm gonna grab hose.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll follow you. Anyway, this is your adjustments here. You move this. You can move this anywhere and adjust these. These come out like that, or something like that. But anyway, he's gonna get it all fixed up there. All right, guys, he's gonna put a new water supply line since the old one came off all completely. So he's gonna put a new water supply line and get this thing together. All right, guys, he's getting that mounting plate on. There's a little plastic rubber grommet that's about that long that goes through there, and then there's threads on the bottom, and as that thread catches on the bottom, it squishes up that rubber. Let me see if I can get under there with this phone. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it comes about that long, and then when it's compressed, it's all gummed up to about like here. It starts off about that long. Damn me. Starts off about that long, and as you screw it down, it bows way out, so it tightens up in that hole there. Alright, guys, he's got it all installed, looking good. That hose right there, that big hose right here, part of this, it just won't. We thought maybe we could loop it behind the toilet or to the side, but the way it's made and then the fact that the angle stop is in the wrong place. If you look at the angle stop, guys, it's right behind the toilet, right there, almost just a little bit off center, barely no room to work, and almost didn't get the T on there. But this thing is so rigid. But anyway, he's gonna make the power cord look nice as he can. There's nothing I can do about that hose. That thing is, I'm afraid if I try to shrill it or force it the other direction, it's gonna break the parts off because the parts are all plastic. All right, guys, we were trying not to work on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but it's Saturday, and management company said that they had a kitchen faucet and was leaking and this and that. So Vinny got here before me, and he's having a hard time getting it off, so we're gonna cut it. I'll update you. I'm not gonna really get video of it being cut. I just not feeling it right now, but I'll get some of it. You guys, that thing is solid. Can't even turn it hardly. I was holding it here and turning it here, vice versa here. Did you try then holding it under there and let me turning it up here? You try to hold it and let me spin it here. Why don't we give that a try? Otherwise, we're going to take our new blade here and we're just going to cut it up high, not between here and here, because we don't want to heat the porcelain up, the finish, and then it pops. So we'll cut up high, and then once that's out of our way, then we'll cut this way and that way and break the nut or whatever's holding it. But we're going to check some. We're going to try one more thing before we cut. Okay, yeah, could not do oh, thank you. I couldn't get it the way I wanted to. We tried, but so now we're gonna go for the cut. Okay, he's gonna, instead of just cutting through it like I normally do, he's gonna try to break it down to get this collar off so we don't have to cut through all this as well. So he's gonna try to strip it down and make it more easier for cutting. Alright, well, after he cut it above here, this collar came off. There's a lot to do right here, so now we're going to break it down from there, hopefully. You almost got it right there. Yeah. There it is. Cool. Now he can go and he can fillet it this way, guys, and then break that nut that's holding it. Okay, it's being held by this solid brass piece, and you can see he's just going to take his multi-tool, cut it here a little bit, cut it here, break this little black piece off on both sides. That thing should just drop right down. That should come right off, hopefully. So you guys, you got it. This is what wouldn't come off right here. It just wouldn't. And so piece by piece we got it, and I'm going to clean up the sink now. Guys, he's got everything stripped off. He's using the pumice stone. It's looking brand new almost here, guys. So I'm gonna go home. He's gonna let me go home. He'll get a finishing picture.